would you say?
Yes.
So, hey, I'm Commander Alex Ortiz. I'm the MEPS commander here in Phoenix, and I get the privilege of swearing you in. Real quick on me, I've been in the Navy now for 18 years, most of that time assigned to submarines. But then someone offered me this cushy job, and I couldn't pass that up. So, real quick, before we get started, is it Mr. Elmore? Is that how you pronounce your name?
Yes,
Where are
sir.
you from?
Davenport, Iowa.
Okay. How long have you been in Arizona?
About 6 years.
Okay, you're from Arizona now. Just admit it. Nah, just kidding. Where in Arizona do you live?
Peoria.
Okay, great. And you're going into the Army. When do you ship to base?
January 25th.
Okay, and what MOS are you going into?
Calvary Scout.
Okay, great. What made you decide to join the Army?
Family and to better myself in education.
Okay, great. How old are you now?
18.
18? All right, so you're a young man coming on in, so good. I mean, honestly, I don't say that in a derogatory way. I'm always amazed at somebody that at 18 makes a decision that is life-changing. So good on you and welcome aboard. So, all right, is it Mako or Mako? Mako, great. Where are you from?
Tucson.
Tucson, okay. And obviously also joining the Army.
Yes.
What MOS?
19K M1 Abrams crew member.
Okay, great. And when do you ship to boot camp?
January 25th.
Okay, also, all right, great. And what made you decide to join the Army?
Possibility of career education.
Okay, great. And how old are you now?
23.
23? Okay, great. Well, hey, fellas, first of all, congratulations. And congratulations in order. This is not an easy process to get through. And I'm not talking about all the waiting you've done today and all the duck walking your underwear and all that part of it. I'm talking about meeting the requirements to join the armed services. I'm a guy that gets to look at requirements all day long, and I will tell you, they are enormous. And you have to be the right caliber of individual to do what you're going to go do. I mean, think about it. Both of you had to pass an academic test, right? Both of you had to go through a full-blown physical. And both of you had to be what I call the right moral character, but we did some background checks on you. We asked you kind of some personal questions. If one of those three things are not there for you, you are not allowed to stand in this room and do what you're about to do. And I always like to point that out because sometimes there's a perception that it's easy to join the armed services, but I think now that you guys have undergone the process, all the waiting, all the paperwork and everything like that, you realize that. Recognize right now, in America, age group 17 to 42, which is considered the recruiting age group, only 1 out of every 4 Americans meets all the requirements to join the armed services, 25%. So think about that the next time you're in a movie theater or a mall or something like that. 75% of the people around you can't do what you're going to do even if they wanted to. Okay, that's always why I like to say congratulations. My next point is real quick, and that is I just want to be the first one to thank you for your service. Hey, anybody that's willing to step up to the plate and serve their nation should be thanked early and often in my book. And recognize again that 320 million Americans depend upon less than 1% of the nation to defend them. We make up less than 1%. So again, I wish you guys the best of luck. Welcome aboard, and a job well done. Okay. Any questions for me before we get started?
No, sir.
Okay, great. I have 3 questions for you. I just need a yes or a no to. Have you been briefed on fraudulent enlistment, desertion, and absent without leave?
Yes, sir.
Great. Have you read and do you understand Department of Defense policy on separation of personal conduct?
Yes, sir.
Great. And finally, do either of you have any mental reservations or second thoughts about what you're doing today?
No, sir.
Great. Hey guys, typically I do this as a group, but since there are 2 of you, I'm going to issue the oath separately. It'll go pretty quickly that way, but what I'll do is I'm going to bring you both to attention. I'm going to administer your oath first, Mr. Elmore, and then Mr. Mackel, I'm going to administer yours. I ask you guys to stand at attention during the entire time, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, gentlemen, come to the position of attention. All right, you go, full name is Ryan Michael Elmore, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to swear or affirm to the oath today?
Swear.
Okay, and so help me God at the end or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please take a step back for me. All right, that way we'll look. Otherwise, I look like 10 feet tall, and that's not flattering for you. All right, so swear as on me. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Ryan Michael Elmore,
I, Ryan Michael Elmore,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders
and that I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers
and the orders of the officers
appointed over me,
appointed over me,
according to regulations
according to the regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Elmore. Well done. Please stand at attention for me, okay? Take a step back, Mr. Macko, if you don't mind. All right, full name is George W. Macko.
Yes,
Is that
sir.
correct? Would you like to swear or affirm to the oath?
Swear, sir.
And so help me God at the end or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, George W. Macko,
I, George W. Macko,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same.
and that I will obey the orders
I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders of the
and
officers
the orders of the officers
appointed over me,
appointed over,
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Macko. Well done,
Thank you,
please.
sir.
Eddie's, guys. Eddie's, please. Well done. All right, guys. Well, now we've got to sign the contract, but I'm going to let you hang around and snap photos with family and friends. So when you're ready, just report into the blue chairs, and we'll go from there. Okay? Dismissed, guys. Well done. So, all right, go get some handshakes and hugs.